Hi everyone, today we're going to learn about quadrilaterals. And you've got this paper in your packet as well. This is the quadrilateral family tree. The word quad means four, lateral means side. So a quadrilateral is anything that has four sides. And this is kind of, you know how math is visual, this kind of helps to visualize how quadrilaterals are categorized. So any four-sided shape is a quadrilateral. Then it can be divided into two separate categories. One is a trapezoid, where it has just one pair of parallel sides. This little angle right here indicates that this line right here is parallel to this. Parallel means it's the same distance all along the whole line, even if we continued it out. Parallel means same distance. This is not parallel to this because this is wider here and narrower here. So a trapezoid has just one set of parallel sides. These are not parallel. Then we come over here to parallelograms. They have two pairs or two sets of parallel sides. This side is parallel to this side, same distance all along. And this side is parallel to this side, same distance all along. So we have two different types of quadrilaterals. One pair of parallel sides, two pairs of parallel sides. Now a parallelogram can then be separated into two different categories. One category over here has all sides are the same length. This is called a rhombus. Or over here where you have four right angles. We talked about right angles with our triangles. So this has four right angles. This particular one is a rectangle has four right angles. Now a rhombus and a rectangle come together to make a square. Four right angles and the four sides that are the same length. This little chart or map can help us in identifying a quadrilateral. For example, a square is obviously a square. The four right angles, the four side lengths. But a square is also a rhombus because by definition it has four equal sides. It is also a rectangle by definition because it has four right angles. It is also a parallelogram because this is parallel to this and these two lines are parallel to each other. A rhombus is also a parallelogram. A rectangle is also a parallelogram, but a rectangle is not a rhombus. A rhombus is not a rectangle. And all of these all together are quadrilaterals. So it's that simple. Let's look at some examples of how to actually determine what a quadrilateral. Okay, let's take a look at this one. We have four right angles. Because of that, it is a rectangle. We have four sides that are the same length, therefore it is a rhombus. And because it has both square angles and sides of the same length, it is a square. And it is a parallelogram. Because this is parallel to this and this is parallel to this. So this is actually all four of those things. And it is a quadrilateral. They're all quadrilaterals. Now let's take a look at this one over here. It has just one set of lines that are parallel. The other two are not parallel. So this can only be a trapezoid. And of course it is a quadrilateral. Now we're going to just look at the description. A quadrilateral with four right angles and the length does not equal the width. So if we were to draw that, we've got the length is not equal to the width. That means they're going to be different. But we have four right angles.
Those aren't very straight.
that's okay. And 4 right angles means it is a rectangle. And because this is parallel to this, and this is parallel to that, we have 2 sets of parallel lines, so it is a parallelogram. Also, it is not a square because this and this are different lengths. The length and the width are different. Okay, let's take a look at this one. A quadrilateral with 4 equal sides and no right angles. So we've got 4 sides that are the same, but this is not, I need to draw that a little better. Because that actually just looks like a square on this side. That is not a right angle, it's obtuse. And this is obtuse, and these 2 are acute. So no right angles, but this is the same as this, and it's the same as this, and it's the same as this. So it is a rhombus. And it is a parallelogram since this is parallel to this, and this one is parallel to this one. It is a parallelogram. And that is how you classify quadrilaterals.